What if the key to unlocking your peak masculine power, beyond diet and supplements, has been lying dormant within your own body, just waiting for the right stimulus? In this groundbreaking guide, we're not merely outlining exercises, we're unveiling a precise, scientifically validated roadmap to naturally elevate your testosterone levels through intelligent movement. You'll discover how specific types of training, executed with precision and purpose, can act as potent catalysts for enhancing energy, sharpening focus, accelerating muscle growth, and reigniting your drive. Prepare to transform your understanding of physical activity and empower yourself with actionable strategies for a more vibrant, robust, and hormonally-optimized you. Testosterone, the bedrock of male vitality, exerts its profound influence across a spectrum of physiological processes. Its reach extends far beyond the gym, impacting not only muscle hypertrophy and sexual function but also bone mineral density, red blood cell production, cognitive acuity, and emotional resilience. When testosterone levels are robust, men frequently report heightened energy, improved mental clarity, and a greater sense of well-being. Conversely, a decline in this pivotal hormone often manifests as persistent fatigue, diminished cognitive function, reduced lean muscle mass, increased adiposity, and a flagging libido. A predicament many men encounter, particularly with advancing age, yet one that is anything but inevitable. The profound revelation, the truly empowering insight, lies in recognizing that your exercise regimen plays an exceptionally powerful, often underestimated, role in modulating this delicate hormonal balance. This isn't about aimless exertion or fleeting trends, it's about comprehending the intricate physiological dance between specific training modalities and your body's intrinsic capacity to synthesize this essential hormone. This journey into the science of exercise physiology will illuminate how targeted physical activity can either stimulate or impede your testosterone production, thereby offering a potent, natural pathway to reclaim your inherent vigor. Let's embark on this deep dive into the fascinating world of exercise and its profound impact on testosterone. Our expedition begins with the undisputed champion, resistance training, specifically compound movements performed with sufficient intensity. This isn't just about lifting weights, it's about strategically stimulating a hormonal cascade. Think of compound exercises like squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and overhead presses. These movements engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously, eliciting a far greater physiological response than isolated exercises. The more muscle fibers you activate, the greater the demand placed on your body, and consequently, the more robust the hormonal signals sent to your endocrine system. When you lift heavy weights, challenging your muscles to their limits, you create micro-tears in the muscle fibers. This process triggers a repair and growth response, but crucially, it also signals your body to increase anabolic hormone production, with testosterone being a primary player. The intensity is key here. To truly maximize the testosterone response, you need to be lifting weights that are challenging, aiming for a representative range that allows for fatigue within 6-12 repetitions for most sets. This isn't about ego lifting, it's about smart, progressive overload. As you get stronger, you gradually increase the weight, reps, or sets, consistently pushing your body to adapt. The payoff? By prioritizing heavy, compound resistance training, you're not just building impressive musculature, you're sending a powerful, unambiguous message to your body. Produce more testosterone, because we're ready for growth. This is the fundamental pillar of exercise-induced testosterone elevation. Now, let's inject an element of speed and power into the equation. High-intensity interval training, HIIT. While resistance training provides a sustained anabolic stimulus, HIIT offers a sharp, acute surge in testosterone. Imagine short bursts of maximum effort followed by brief recovery periods, repeated for a set duration. This could be sprinting, cycling at full throttle, or even intense bodyweight circuits. The physiological twist here is that HIIT creates a significant metabolic disturbance, elevating heart rate rapidly, increasing lactate production, and pushing your body into an anaerobic state. This intense, short-duration stress signals the body to release a surge of growth hormone and testosterone as part of its adaptive response. The beauty of HIIT lies in its efficiency. You can achieve a significant hormonal stimulus in a fraction of the time compared to traditional steady-state cardio. Think of it as a powerful, concentrated dose of exercise that shocks your system into an anabolic state. However, here's the crucial caveat. Too much HIIT, or improper recovery, can lead to overtraining and a cortisol spike, which can counteract testosterone. Therefore, incorporating HIIT strategically, perhaps 2-3 times a week on non-resistance training days or as a finisher, is the intelligent approach. The payoff? HIIT provides a potent, time-efficient method to acutely boost testosterone, complementing the long-term benefits of resistance training and adding another powerful tool to your hormonal arsenal. But what about the opposite end of the spectrum? Could too much of a good thing actually be detrimental? This brings us to the often overlooked factor of volume and overtraining. While exercise is unequivocally beneficial for testosterone, there's a critical tipping point. Chronic, excessive training without adequate recovery can lead to a state of overtraining syndrome. Here's the insidious twist. Instead of boosting testosterone, overtraining can actually suppress it, often accompanied by an increase in cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Cortisol and testosterone have an inverse relationship. As one rises significantly and persistently, the other tends to fall. This is why intelligent programming is paramount. It's not about how much you can endure, it's about how much you can recover from. This means incorporating rest days, varying your training intensity, and listening to your body's signals. A workout program that aims for 3-5 days of structured exercise per week, allowing for 2-4 rest days, is often optimal for most individuals seeking to maximize testosterone. The payoff? By respecting your body's need for recovery and avoiding the trap of chronic overtraining, you ensure that your exercise efforts consistently contribute to, rather than detract from, healthy testosterone levels, preserving the very hormonal balance you're striving to achieve. Now, let's consider the often debated role of cardiovascular exercise. While long-duration, steady-state cardio, like running for miles at a moderate pace, doesn't typically provide the same acute testosterone boost as resistance training or HIIT, it plays a vital supporting role, and here's why. Firstly, maintaining a healthy body fat percentage is crucial for optimal testosterone. Excess body fat, particularly visceral fat around the midsection, contains an enzyme called aromatase, which converts testosterone into estrogen. Regular cardio helps in managing body composition, thereby reducing this conversion and preserving testosterone. Secondly, moderate cardio improves cardiovascular health, enhances insulin sensitivity, and reduces systemic inflammation, all of which indirectly support a healthy hormonal environment. The twist here is that while acute, intense cardio might temporarily lower testosterone due to energy demands, its long-term benefits for metabolic health and fat loss contribute significantly to a favorable hormonal profile. Therefore, incorporating moderate, consistent cardio, perhaps 2-3 times a week, alongside your resistance training and HIIT, provides a holistic approach to testosterone optimization. The payoff? By integrating cardiovascular exercise intelligently, you're not just improving your heart health. You're creating a more efficient and less inflammatory internal environment, allowing your body to produce and utilize testosterone more effectively. Let's delve into the often underestimated importance of exercise timing and recovery markers. While the type of exercise is critical, when you train and how effectively you recover can significantly impact the hormonal response. Training in the morning, for some, might align with natural circadian rhythms, potentially offering a slightly better acute testosterone response. However, consistency trumps timing for most. The real magic happens during recovery. Sleep, in particular, is an absolute non-negotiable for testosterone production. The majority of your daily testosterone is produced during deep sleep phases. If you're consistently skimping on sleep, no amount of perfect exercise will fully compensate for the hormonal deficit. Aim for 7-9 hours of quality sleep per night. Furthermore, proper post-workout nutrition, focusing on a balance of protein and carbohydrates, helps to blunt the cortisol response and initiate the recovery process, further supporting an anabolic environment. The twist here is that exercise is a stressor, albeit a beneficial one. Without adequate recovery, that beneficial stress can turn into detrimental chronic stress. The payoff? By meticulously prioritizing sleep and thoughtful post-workout nutrition, you're not just allowing your muscles to repair. You're actively optimizing the very windows of time when your body is primed for maximal testosterone synthesis, ensuring your hard work in the gym truly pays dividends. Consider, too, the psychological aspect and stress management. This might seem tangential to physical exercise, but the mind-body connection is incredibly potent when it comes to hormones. Chronic psychological stress elevates cortisol levels. As we've established, elevated cortisol is the nemesis of testosterone. While exercise is a fantastic stress reliever, engaging in forms of movement you genuinely enjoy can amplify this benefit. If your workouts feel like a chore, and you constantly dread them, the chronic mental stress associated with that aversion can subtly undermine the hormonal benefits. This is why variety and enjoyment in your routine are crucial. Perhaps it's lifting heavy one day, a brisk walk in nature the next, and a playful sport on another. The twist here is that stress, both physical and mental, dictates your hormonal landscape. By consciously choosing enjoyable forms of exercise and integrating stress-reducing practices into your life, whether it's mindfulness, meditation, or simply spending time in nature, you're creating a more harmonious internal environment where testosterone can thrive. The payoff? By aligning your exercise choices with personal enjoyment and actively managing psychological stress, you're not just working out, you're cultivating a holistic state of well-being that naturally supports higher, more stable testosterone levels. Finally, let's wrap this up with a crucial point on consistency and patience. The human body is not a machine that responds instantly to a single workout. Hormonal adaptations take time and consistent effort. You won't see a dramatic shift in your testosterone levels after just 1 week of new training. It's the cumulative effect of weeks, months, and even years of intelligent, consistent training that yields significant and sustainable results. This is where many individuals falter, expecting immediate gratification and becoming discouraged when changes aren't rapid. The intelligent twist here is that true physiological transformation is a marathon, not a sprint. Your body needs time to adapt, to build the hormonal machinery, and to respond to the repeated stimuli. Progress might seem slow at times, but the compounding effect of consistent effort is immense. The payoff? By committing to a long-term, consistent exercise strategy, embracing patience, and celebrating small victories along the way, you're not just temporarily nudging your testosterone. You're building a foundation for lifelong hormonal health and sustained masculine vitality. Armed with this scientific understanding, embark on your exercise journey with purpose and precision. Remember, the true power to sculpt your physique and optimize your hormones resides not just in the weights you lift, but in the intelligent design and unwavering commitment of your training.